Train ears. Oh hey! Yo! What the fuck? Wait. Wait, I'm not. Wait. Wait. I'm spotting something. Night. Oh. Get in shelter! Shelter! Oh shit! Shelter! Shelter! Get a shelter! Oh shit! Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, go, get shelter, shelter. Wait, is it here?
save file while they're in the light world. This would also explain why Chris is able to remove their soul there and make choices without us. Perhaps Chris is stronger in the light, while we are stronger in the dark. That said, I must admit, while the game does have a script specifically for saving in the light world, if you do this in Chapter 2, the script gets kinda buggy. You can also start Chapter 2 without any save data at all, which will prompt the game to provide a pre-made save file for you, and it's interesting, because it seems like the default choices might actually be the sort of choices Chris would go for. Their favorite color is red, the color of their soul. Favorite flavor is sweets, when we know Chris likes chocolates, pies, cakes, and apples. And, most oddly, when they choose to give the vessel a gift, they actually choose mine, the second option, instead of the first option of kindness. Notably, a lot of the other options here are things Chris seems to lack, such as a voice and ambition, which checks out with the portrait the overworld paints of Chris before the player shows up. But what's even more interesting is your equipment. In general, it seems like the player of this save file makes a straight beeline for the exit, so they don't help or talk to any of the NPCs along the way. This actually does seem to be in line with Chris's typical behavior, as speaking with Noel in the light world will reveal that Chris isn't a very social person and doesn't often interact with others. But for some reason, despite having no items, no weapons, and nothing from the shops except for the basic amber cards, Chris did pick up the white ribbon and equipped it to Rousey? That, or Rousey went back for it. I'm not sure which is harder to believe. Given the mixed messages Chris gives regarding Rousey. It is very odd, though, since the white ribbon certainly isn't a key item, and the player could easily miss it or sell it on accident as they get better gear. So why pick up this one, of all things? I know I've theorized that this ribbon probably belonged to Des, or at the very least Noel, but the dice brace also seems to be giving the player a hint about that plotline, and the iron shackles are right there. Really, Chris? Actually, you know what's more weird than Chris having a save file? Chris having 3 save files. That's right. If you start up Chapter 2 with no data of any sort, either from Chapter 1 or Chapter 2, then instead of saving into a new file, you get to choose which of Chris's 3 saves you want to overwrite. Strangely, once you've done this, the other 2 files blank out as well. Almost like, gasp. What if Toby needs the player to overwrite Chris's save file? What if this is a plot point later, like at the end of Undertale, when it says, you try to reach your save file, and Toby has to rewrite that entire cutscene if you haven't saved the game before that point? We know this isn't just because Toby lacks